Hey guys, John here from the Ojai Vineyard. Going to go over one of our smaller production wines today. This is Apricots. This is the 2013 version of it. Now, Apricots has nothing to do with this wine except for the origin story of it, okay? So this wine originally came from vineyards in Upper Ojai. The vineyard it originally came from had a water tank out in front of it that had apricots written on it. It used to be an old apricots orchard. And if you look at the label, that's actually what's on the label here, is that little water tank that was out in front of the original vineyard where this wine came from. So we made this wine originally in 1997 and 1998. It is a blend of Zinfandel and Syrah. All right, we changed it for what it is today. Today it's a blend of Sangiovese and Grenache. We also changed kind of the perspective of this wine. So this wine is meant to be one of the most food-friendly wines that we have, and it absolutely does that in spades. What's also awesome about this wine is it's pre-aged for you. It spends about 1.5 years in barrel, okay? And then we hang on to it in bottle for an additional 5 years. So when you buy this wine, it's already gonna be pre-aged for a minimum of 7 years. So this is the 2013 version. It's 2020 right now. That's 7 years, okay? What's also fun about this wine is we only make a few barrels of it. We make a whopping 3 barrels. That's a total of 900 bottles. So at harvest, it was 3.17 pH. Spends its entire life in neutral oak barrels. We're trying to show what this wine has, okay? It's unfiltered, it's unfined, and it finishes fermentation at 13.5% alcohol. Where this wine really shines is in the aroma and the flavor, okay? The color also is just absolutely brilliant. I mean, check that out. It's this really dark, deep, rich garnet. You can see some of the aging right out on the side here, but it's by no means close to the end of its life. The aroma of this wine, it's like dried herbs, dried rose, some tobacco, strong, real strong mushroom and blackberry fruit. It's got this real nice dynamic range to it. The flavors are very racy, very driving. The texture is intense and very focused right out the start, but it gives way to a very pleasant richness and mouth coatingness with the blackberry and plum fruit in it. Okay, the flavors are also spicy and herbal and mushroomy. You also get this earthy resin out of it, right? So that dynamic range I'm talking about, you get plum and blackberry, herbs and racy dried mushroom and herbs, all right? It's great. Any food you put this with, it's going to pull out any of the seasoning you have in there, any of the fatty qualities you have in there as well. This, again, as I said, is a quintessential pairing wine that we make. Ageability, you could easily go 5 to 7 more years, but it's pre-aged 7 years for you. So check this wine out. It's a 2013 Apricots.